Hello everyone, and welcome to Talk About It Tuesdays. We're so excited to have you join us today. This is a special space where we come together to discuss, share, and support each other through the ups and downs of life. I'm so glad you're here. Your presence means a lot, not just to me, but to everyone in this community. It's a testament to your courage and willingness to engage in meaningful conversations. This space is dedicated to something we all experience: grief and mental health. These are universal experiences that touch every one of us at some point in our lives. Here, we acknowledge that it's okay to not be okay. It's a place to connect, to share, and to heal together. We believe in the power of community and the strength that comes from knowing you're not alone in your struggles. I believe deeply in the power of opening up. When we share our stories, we not only lighten our own burdens, but also offer a hand to others who might be going through similar experiences. For too long, these topics have been hushed. Society often tells us to keep our struggles to ourselves, to put on a brave face, and to carry on as if nothing is wrong. But silence doesn't heal. It isolates. It creates a barrier between us and the support we need. It makes us feel like we're the only ones going through tough times, which is far from the truth. Today, we break the silence. We choose to speak up, to share, and to listen. We choose to be vulnerable and to support each other in our journeys. This isn't about easy answers or quick fixes. Healing is a complex and deeply personal process. It's about taking small steps, one day at a time, and finding what works best for you. Healing takes time, and every journey is unique. There is no right or wrong way to heal. What's important is that you are here, taking the first steps towards a better tomorrow. But by being here, you've already taken a courageous step. You've shown that you're ready to face your challenges head-on, and that you're open to finding new ways to cope and heal. Let's support each other, learn from each other, and find strength in our shared humanity. Together, we can create a safe and nurturing environment where everyone feels heard and valued. This is a judgment-free zone. Here, you can be yourself without fear of criticism or judgment. We are all here to grow and heal together. Whether you're just starting to process your feelings or you've been on this path for a while, you are welcome here. Let's begin this journey together, with open hearts and open minds. Let's begin. We all carry burdens, some visible, some hidden deep inside. These burdens can weigh heavily on our hearts and minds, affecting our daily lives in ways we might not even realize. Sometimes they manifest as a constant feeling of unease, a shadow that follows us around, making it hard to find joy in the little things. Grief, loss, anxiety, depression. These are not signs of weakness, but parts of the human experience. They are emotions that remind us of our humanity, of our capacity to feel deeply and to care profoundly. Yet in a world that often values stoicism and resilience, we might feel pressured to hide these emotions, to put on a brave face even when we're hurting inside. And yet, we're often told to be strong, to move on. This advice, though well-meaning, can sometimes make us feel even more isolated. It can make us believe that our struggles are something to be ashamed of, something to be hidden away. But the truth is, everyone has their own battles, and it's okay to acknowledge them. We bottle up our emotions, afraid to burden others or appear vulnerable. We might think that by keeping our struggles to ourselves, we're protecting those we care about. But in reality, this isolation can make our burdens feel even heavier. It can make us feel like we're alone in our pain, when in fact many others are going through similar experiences. But here's the thing, sharing our stories is not a burden. It's a gift. It's a way of reaching out, of saying, I'm here, and I'm struggling, but I'm not giving up. When we open up about our experiences, we invite others to do the same. We create a space where vulnerability is not only accepted, but celebrated. It's a gift to ourselves, allowing us to release what we've held inside. By putting our feelings into words, we can start to make sense of them. We can begin to see our struggles not as insurmountable obstacles, but as challenges that we have the strength to overcome. This process of sharing can be incredibly healing, helping us to find peace and clarity. And it's a gift to others, showing them they're not alone. When we share our stories, we let others know that it's okay to feel what they're feeling. We remind them that they don't have to go through their struggles in silence. This sense of connection can be incredibly powerful, providing comfort and support in times of need. When we share authentically, we create connections that are real and raw. These connections are built on a foundation of trust and understanding, and they can help us to feel more grounded and supported. They remind us that we are not alone in our journey, and that there are others who care about us and want to help. we realize that our pain, our fears, our struggles, they are not unique to us. Many others have walked similar paths, and their stories can offer us hope and guidance. By listening to others, we can learn new ways of coping, new strategies for finding joy and meaning in our lives. We find comfort in knowing others understand. This understanding can be a source of great strength, helping us to face our challenges with renewed courage and determination. So, let's embrace the power of sharing, and let our stories be a beacon of hope for ourselves and for others. I know firsthand the power of sharing. After losing someone very dear to me, I tried to be strong, to hold it all together. I thought that's what was expected of me, but the more I suppressed my grief, the heavier it became. It manifested in ways I didn't understand: anger, insomnia, a sense of disconnect from everything and everyone. Then, I had a conversation with a friend. A simple conversation where I finally allowed myself to be vulnerable, to let the tears flow, to say the things I'd kept bottled up. And in that moment, something shifted. The weight didn't magically disappear, but I felt seen, heard, understood. It was the beginning of my healing journey. When we don't talk about our pain, it doesn't just disappear, it festers. It lingers in the corners of our minds, growing stronger and more insidious with each passing day. We might think that by ignoring it, we are making it go away, but in reality, we are giving it more power over us. It can manifest in unhealthy ways: addiction, anger, broken relationships, physical ailments. These are the visible signs of the pain we carry inside, the symptoms of a deeper issue that we refuse to address. The more we suppress our emotions, the more they find ways to escape, often in destructive forms. We might think we're protecting ourselves or others by staying silent. We might believe that by not talking about our struggles, we are sparing others from our burden. But the truth is, this silence is a heavy burden in itself, one that weighs us down and keeps us from truly connecting with those around us. But the truth is, silence isolates. It creates a barrier between us and the world, a wall that grows taller and thicker the longer we keep our pain to ourselves. This isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness and despair, making it even harder to reach out for help. It creates a wall between us and the support we need. This wall can seem insurmountable, but it is not. It is built from our fears and insecurities, and it can be dismantled, brick by brick, through open and honest communication. Think about a physical wound. When we get hurt, we instinctively know that we need to clean and treat the wound to prevent infection. We understand that neglecting it can lead to more serious problems. If you don't clean it and treat it, it can become infected. The same principle applies to our emotional wounds. If we ignore them, they can fester and grow, leading to more significant emotional and psychological issues. The same is true for emotional wounds. They need attention and care. They need to be acknowledged and addressed, not hidden away in the hopes that they will simply disappear. We need to acknowledge them, care for them, and give them the space to heal. This process can be difficult and painful, but it is necessary for our overall well-being, and allow them to heal. Just as we would tend to a physical wound with bandages and medicine, we must tend to our emotional wounds with self-care, support, and understanding. Talking about it is the first step. It is a way to begin the healing process, to start breaking down the walls that isolate us. It's a way to shine a light on what's hidden, to bring our pain out of the shadows and into the open where it can be addressed and healed. To bring it out into the open where it can begin to heal. By sharing our struggles, we not only help ourselves but also create a space where others feel safe to share their own. This mutual support can be incredibly powerful, fostering a sense of community and understanding that is essential for healing. Section 5. Science backs it up. Don't just take my word for it. Studies show that talking about our experiences, especially traumatic ones, has tangible benefits for our mental and physical health. Research suggests that expressing our emotions helps regulate our stress response, reducing the negative impact on our bodies. It can lead to lower blood pressure, improved sleep, and even a stronger immune system. Talking therapy, support groups, even journaling. These are not just for serious cases, they're tools for anyone who wants to prioritize their mental well-being. When we talk about it, we're not just venting, we're actively participating in our own healing process. We're taking control of our narratives and choosing to move forward. Section 6. Your story matters. Now, I want to hear from you. What's been your experience with grief, loss, or mental health challenges? What has helped you cope? Maybe you've found solace in talking to a loved one, a therapist, or a support group. Or perhaps you've discovered other ways to process your emotions: writing, art, music, spending time in nature. Whatever your story, it matters. By sharing it, you might just be the light someone else needs to find their way out of the darkness. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to heal. Be kind to yourself, be patient with the process, and know that you don't have to go through this alone. Section 7. Our journey together. This is just the beginning of our conversation. In the coming weeks, we'll be diving deeper into specific topics, sharing resources, and hearing from experts in the field of mental health. I believe that by creating a space for open dialogue, we can chip away at the stigma surrounding mental health and create a community of support. Together, we can learn from each other's experiences, find strength in our shared humanity, and move towards healing and wholeness. Your voice is an important part of this journey, so please share your thoughts, your questions, your stories in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Section 8. A step towards healing. Before we go, I want to leave you with a small but powerful exercise. Take a moment to reflect on something you've been holding on to, something you haven't quite allowed yourself to feel fully. It could be a recent loss, a past hurt, a fear that's been holding you back. Write it down on a piece of paper. Just the act of acknowledging it can be incredibly freeing. If you feel comfortable, share it with someone you trust, or keep it private, a reminder to yourself that you're not alone in your feelings. The important thing is to take that first step towards healing. Section 9. You are not alone. Remember, healing is not linear. There will be good days and bad days, moments of progress and setbacks along the way. Be kind to yourself through it all. You are stronger than you think, and you are not alone on this journey. Together, let's create a world where it's okay to not be okay, where vulnerability is seen as strength, and where healing is possible for everyone. Thank you for being here. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.